Hey, what's up guys, and Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you've done all of your Christmas shopping. It is that time of year again. Can you believe it? Literally, it was only a year ago that I was doing a Christmas video and I don't know where this year's gone. I was looking at actually some stats on my channel and 10 million views this year on my channel alone. So thank you so much for everything that you've done. That is just an insane, crazy number. So obviously couldn't do it without you guys. And special shout out to all of my YouTube members who actually pay monthly to help support the channel. There's also some extra perks in it for them where they get to see extra videos in advance before they go publicly live. So huge shout out to them. Thank you so much. And one final thing, almost about to cross 100,000 subscribers. So close, guys. Now obviously it won't happen this year, but it will happen early next year, I'm hoping. So yeah. Not long to go. But guys, now of course there's lots of cool things happening in the world of Mercedes and things. So traditionally, as I kind of always sit down at Christmas time, I have a look to see what's coming out in 2024, and I thought I'd share with you guys potentially some things which I found which might be quite interesting. So first things first with my channel, there's going to be a few updates. I do want to keep to that regular update or upload schedule, should I say. So I usually upload a video every Friday at 4 and have done for the past 3-4 years now. So I want to keep that going. Of course, I'll take a little short break over Christmas, but I do want to kind of keep uploads going with short form content. So Reels, TikToks, and obviously YouTube Shorts, evolving that slightly as well. So there'll be more content coming your way. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Certainly on that front. Now, in the world of Mercedes, there's a few things that I have kind of spotted recently which have caught my eye. Now, first up is the CLE. Now, this is due imminently. Literally, it's due to arrive at Mercedes showrooms and should be hopefully at Mercedes press office very soon. And I'm really keen to see this car because not only, number one, does it have a brand new multimedia system, which we'll cover shortly in a minute, called MBUX NTG 8, I believe. So this is the third generation of MBUX. It's going to be even better, but we'll cover more on that in a minute. But yeah, back to CLE. CLE is basically a replacement for the C-Class Coupe and E-Class Coupe. So both those models have kind of been put to the side, and then it's all going to focus on CLE. And CLE is a blend of those two cars together. So it's more kind of size-wise on the E-Class Coupe. So yes, it's a bigger car, but more importantly, more legroom for all passengers on the inside. So I haven't seen that car yet. I would love to kind of get some content on it and check out a review of that car, see what it's like to drive, check out all the tech inside, and the tech is a big one for me, as you know. So yeah, I can't wait to see that. Also, there's another one, the E-Class. Now, the E-Class is also going to feature the latest multimedia system by Mercedes called MBUX, which again, that will be the next point that we cover in a second. But this also features a thing called the Super Screen. Now, I have covered a thing called the Hyper Screen before, which is found in a couple of Mercedes models. If you guys haven't heard of that before, I do urge you to click on the pop-out banner up above, and there'll be a link in the description down below. Basically, imagine a screen 55 inches across. Well, tell a lie, it's not one whole screen, it's 3 separate screens, but one single piece of glass 55 inches across, and it's a dashboard out of this world. It's incredible. But the Super Screen is a smaller version designed to fit in like an E-Class, for example, because obviously it's not as big as some other models. But of course it's going to have that newest multimedia system, which I know we'll cover in a second. Now, as my channel is all about tech, check this out here. This is a video camera. Now, this apparently allows you to take Zoom calls and things while you're in the car. I'm not sure who is driving around wanting to take a Zoom call while they're driving, and obviously I'd imagine the image would be blurred out, but I can just imagine, like, I don't know, on the Autobahn in Germany and you have lots of meetings to do, it's just another place where you can take a call on Zoom or something like that. So I'm not sure who's going to use that, but hey, might be quite useful for some. You know, might be really busy and constantly on the road going from meeting to meeting. You could potentially have a meeting in the car. Another really cool thing that I really want to try out is a thing called digital vehicle key. Now, this is a first for Mercedes-Benz. Picture leaving your key at home and then literally using your phone as your key. Now, I believe BMW have done this for quite a while now on selected models. I don't know which operating system it's on, but they do have it on a couple of cars. But yeah, literally a replacement for your vehicle key itself. So using your phone to access the car will be really cool, and I can't wait to try that out. And then finally, a thing called digital vent control. Now, there have been a few manufacturers recently where they've removed like virtually everything on the dashboard, where you literally just have kind of a screen to control everything. But Mercedes have gone for a half approach. So digital vent control, you can control the vents digitally using the screen, but then you can manually override it as well. So that way, just, I don't know, if you're demisting all the windows, they can all point to the sides of the car, demist really quickly, and then back to normal. They could probably go back to the center again. So something like that, but again, we'll test it out when I get my hands on the car that has it. And then I have mentioned a couple of things, MBUX NTG 8. Now, for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel or watched videos on my channel for a long time, you'll know that I've covered a lot of stuff on Command and MBUX NTG 6 and MBUX NTG 7, which is actually in my car. In fact, there is a comparison video between the two, so make sure you click on the pop-up banner if you want to see that one. NTG 8 though, the third generation of MBUX, is going to feature all sorts of cool things like routines and AI assistant tech and that sort of thing. So this is a thing I kind of want to touch on here. So for a start, MBUX NTG 8 is going to feature 5G communications modules. So effectively, just like smartphones, it will have a faster data transfer, potentially faster map updates and that sort of thing will come through to the car. Just makes that seamless experience even better. Now, I mentioned routines just a second ago. Routines basically is a very, very new thing, and say, I don't know, it gets to like -1 or anything below 0 or below 3 degrees or something like that, you can have your heated seats automatically trigger based on the routine. So if it hits a temperature threshold, the heated seats will come on. That'll be really cool. I'm sure routines will be a video in itself. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed to see that one in action. Now, I believe this multimedia system is going to be in the new Sealy, which I'm hoping to cover soon, and the new E-Class. Those will be the only two cars that have it at the moment. Just bear in mind, as with all MBUX NTGs, these are not software updates. These are brand new multimedia systems, new hardware, so there won't be like a software upgrade, sadly, so I've just bought my car. I'd love to have routines in it and obviously make content directly for you guys, but no, I'll have to go check out these new cars to kind of make these videos. So yeah, hopefully there'll be content on that coming soon. Now, up next are electric cars. Now, if you're not a huge fan of EVs, electrics, of course, don't worry, we'll go back to some extra cool things which I found in a minute. So first, two electric cars, the EQA and EQB get a facelift next year, but they're basically going to get around about 340 miles of range. That's for the EQA, EQB would be slightly less just because it's a bit bigger. EQA range going over 300 miles now, that's pretty cool. Almost touching 350, but that's around about 340. So yeah, when it first came out, it was like 260 miles, so that's a huge improvement. Just keep an eye out for EQA 250 Plus. That's the one that's going to give you the long range. It's basically like a long range version. Both cars, as well as there'll be a facelift, they'll have MBUX NTG 7, so it's very, very similar to my car. So if you guys wanted to check out the multimedia system and that, I've got a few videos that I've done recently on that. But yeah, it'll have a new updated design, a bit like similar to the A-Class My Daily at the moment, with the kind of new Mercedes stars just on the front, giving a kind of more sleek, updated look. The final electric car in this list today is the EQG. Now, there isn't much info on this, but the strong rumours do indicate that this is coming, mainly because I've seen that there's a rumour of it coming out at the CES show in Las Vegas. There might be like a camouflage version there or something. There's a really good indicator to say that there's an EQG coming soon, and apparently it's going to have an electric motor on each wheel, for a start, so 4 electric motors, and range over 400 miles. Maybe Mercedes have got a trick up their sleeve with some new battery tech, who knows, but if that comes out, I'll be sure to cover it. Now, speaking of Las Vegas that I just mentioned, Mercedes-Benz are actually bringing out some, sounds like AI tech. In fact, let me just play you this clip for you.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Except me. The new MBUX virtual assistant. Meet me at CES 2024.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Okay, Mercedes. Interesting. Well, apparently this is what they quote hyper-personalised user experience. Now, if I put 2 and 2 together, I think that they're doing something with some AI tech and the voice assistant in the car. The Hey Mercedes voice assistant. So that would be pretty cool if you could have, like, you know, almost, well, imagine the voice assistant in the car better than the one on your phone. A bit like Hey Google and Alexa, and I better not say that too loud, otherwise I'll trigger everything in my house. But yeah, imagine stuff like that if it's better than the ones in you know, those kind of smart speakers in home. So yeah, that might be quite interesting. I might have to go look at that. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos just like this, and of course all the things that I've mentioned in today's video. Again, I couldn't have done this year without you, so thank you so much. Probably a really good place to end the video because, well, this little man is starting to wake up, so he's probably going to want his afternoon walk. So yeah, I better do that before he interferes with the video or anything. Oh, hello. But guys, have a Merry Christmas, have a good New Year, and we'll see you in 2024.